and gentlemen. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
His opponent dazed and stunned. Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
Roy Jones.Jr. is feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Headshot lands, was a hook. This is where his opponent could use a construction hard hat. If Isaac Frost is throwing a right hand like that, it could be lights out. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Teddy, do you ever get the sense when you see a guy who has good defensive movement with his head that it can also become predictable to his opponent?
Yeah, sometimes if you make that head movement from too far away, you can get timed. You have to be close enough to draw the punch. Kind of like a batter in the batting box in baseball. You have to wait until the ball starts to break. If you start swinging too soon, you're going to miss that ball. You got to be close enough to get hit. And just before you get hit, then you move your head.
Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Roy Jones. It's a good solid uppercut from Isaac Frost, wasn't it? That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Isaac Frost coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. See how he targets that hook?
Keep your hand up.
I think Isaac Frost should send the referee a thank you note for not seeing that foul. Big Isaac Frost lands the hook that time. Frost is so dangerous with punches like that. Last 10 seconds. The big, burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer...
Roy Jones.Jr. is hurt by that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
I like this out of Roy. Now, this is the Roy Jones.Jr. that was forged in the country by his father, standing up to the punishment and ready to take on more. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Isaac Frost's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
He fires off the combination there, and it lands. I don't see how he's going to be able to keep up here. Jones's stamina has to be called into question at this point.
Well, it has to be called into question what kind of camp he had. Whether or not he put the things in place he needed to have stamina going into this fight.
committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
I think Isaac Frost can actually knock out a guy with the jab. And Roy snaps off that lightning-fast hook. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. And another jab comes in.
You're doing great.
Jones has got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored. To the head he goes with a left hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And we come to Isaac Frost. Been in this game long enough to understand what has to happen now. You come off a round in which your opponent got to you and got to you well. You have to bounce back.
Keep your head moving.
Very accurate with the double jab. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Jones's legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. Parries that punch intended for the head. Really frustrating his opponent now. Isaac Frost so...
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Frost doing well here with that two-punch combination. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. And just like that, things turn around. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How about this? Isaac Frost takes a power punch and gets floored.
2.
Isaac Frost now getting back up off the canvas. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Roy Jones. Isaac Frost, big shot he just scored with. Isaac Frost down. You do not see this often. Isaac Frost has to rise up to continue on.
4, 5.
Frost's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Able to cover up that gut. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Start of round number 4, but an interesting fight so far. Roy Jones.Jr. is losing this fight 1 rounds to 2, but keep in mind, the 1 round that he won, he scored a knockdown.
Well, in golf, they say you have to have a short memory. In boxing, sometimes a long memory. He must remember he can hurt him. He can get back in this.
Frost Frost picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished.
Isaac Frost looks like a big bear in the woods who's been shot. He's stumbling around. He'd be well served to just grab on. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Unload, more punch.
Not able to land the headshot. Isaac Frost got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Jones is in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. That's a big right hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Roy Jones.Jr. Big shot there. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Roy Jones.Jr. is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Frost, the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He got hit, but he sent it right back. Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Frost hurting. I know he got up from that. He has seen enough with that Billy Goat with that head. They're going to take a point away here. Roy Jones.Jr.'s got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Look at that! Perfectly executed combination. Jones is down. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Roy Jones.Jr. finds himself down, but not necessarily out, as he rises up to fight on. And he returns on that exchange. And still accurate with that jab. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
And now committing to that midsection. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Roy Jones.Jr. is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
He scored well after being hit himself. Jones has got a way of just getting away from that punch. There it is! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Jones' ability to get up and survive. But I don't know if it's going to last much longer here. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right. Wow! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. This fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. is a knockout victory. And just like that, Frost Thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Iron's